Well, hello everyone. We have reached problem child number 1. We're only opening this one first. I don't think I'll work on it first because it's enormous, but I need it as a backdrop. To be perfectly honest, the backdrop is not cute. So we're going to open the lodge. I don't know what we're going to do with this puppy child because he will not have a home shortly. He will need to find an adopter. I don't have a place for you in my story, puppy. Sorry. Anyway, let's open it together. It's my first ever Calico Critter unboxing, and we'll be kind of assessing what I would like to redo on it in the future. So this should be fun. Okay, well, this is the extent of its ability to zoom up and be there. That's my fan that keeps my hands from being sweaty. Anyway, let's speed through the opening on this, since I'm sure it will be noisy and horrible and have a lot of parts that I'm going to have to remove. But let us assess what we would like to change about the lodge. Okay, this is thrilling. I loved that. It was not as bad as it could have been. All right, what I am most excited about. 1, look it, there's a trap door. Obviously, Mrs. Chipmunk / Squirrel, whatever she is, species notwithstanding, whatever's going on there, clearly she needs a cellar. That's obviously what this is for, is it means that I have to just build an entire base underneath it, which is perfect because we have to build a pirate burrow anyway. So now this this forest area for the chipmunk family alone is turning into about a 3x3 space, but that's fine and I don't care because look at the cool trap door. And then there's a little regular door. Now, something that bothers me. 1, I can get this apart so that I can prime it, which is great. And the roof has a flap flap, which is lovely. Adorable. What I'm thinking is that, I know that it's there because of the blow mold, because I would like to use my miniature painting paints after priming this with good primer, because we could paint this and make all the details come out super pretty and make it look all like very rich carved wood rather than just a really beautiful mold of carving. We could do that. There's all this little like areas to add detail. There's room for like a sign to hang above the door. But I like that I can take it apart to prime. That is good. There's some like weird climbing things, but I would probably just like hang some like witchy talismans from this. The trapdoor is especially exciting because then I can, she could have a cellar down there or live down there because, you know, why would a squirrel, maybe she's a ground squirrel. We don't know. It said chipmunk. Chipmunks live on the ground in California. Anyway, there's a lot of cool stuff. And then looking at the underside of the mold, there's tons of room. This is where you can actually hook in a light that goes... Ah! This roof just flies right off of this thing. I mean, great, but at some point we will be affixing that completely. But under here, there's lots of room for me to drill holes and put LED lighting in. On the inside, we can solve this weird tree hole problem a couple ways. Either A, we can make it into a messaging system, so she like drops stuff down it, or maybe pet tiny little mice or frogs live in the walls. She could have just like little tree frogs living in the walls. That would be very cute. That's option A. Option B is covering the walls as though they wallpapered this smoother wall. So we could do like a wallpapered version. We could hide frogs in the wall, which is always a good option, because there's also a big deep hole down here that kind of looks like it's a messaging slot. I don't think it actually is. I think it's just the molding, because there's ones over here too. So I think that it's just like a coincidence that it goes right past the letter slot. But I don't see too many ways to get off the door unless I just like wedge something pointy into that hole and pop it out. But we'll figure it out. And this was a super cute unboxing. Let's, the furniture that we got. Oh my God, this roof has got to stay on. Stop it. No. Why are you like this? Nobody wants you to do that. All right, we have this errant Labrador boy. Like, I'm sorry, little dude. I don't know who left you alone in this lodge. We'll just add him to the share it with the kids box. I'm not even going to remove you from your prison. You look safe there. We also got this hammock, which could absolutely be repainted and redone. I don't know that I like the hammock or even want it in this lodge. The squirrel mother is not going to sleep in a hammock. She's a fancy lady. And then we have our little chairs, which are great to get because some of our remade sets have chairs, but the tables are nearly the same height, but the chairs are much bigger. It makes no sense. So now we know how tall the chairs need to be, and that means that I could just cut all the legs off of the remade chairs and I don't have to get rid of them. We just cut all their legs off. Simple as that. It'll be so easy. And then look, you got two little gaps. They're so tiny. And they're wood grain because they're little chipmunk people. It's got a pouring spout on it. I just want to point that out. That unless people are drinking out of measuring cups, oh, is it supposed to be an acorn shape? Well, it looks like a spout. I'm just telling it like it is. And then there's some rope ladder, I guess. I don't think she wants interlopers climbing into her house, Mrs. Chipmunk. And then we have the very cute marshmallow roasting area. She will probably keep this brick oven, but we will repaint it to be more bricky and realistic and sand off all these little wonky bits. But oh, it's so cute, and it's got a little slide in and out grill. She is too fancy for marshmallows. We'll send those over to the university. Anyway, this was a super adorable unboxing. I really love getting my first Calico critters as an adult, actually. It's been really fun. And so I hope you will come on this journey with me and check out all of the little fun things. I'm going to learn how to do a bunch of stuff. We're going to use 3D printers. We're going to use all kinds of, we can use fake shingles on the roof, just like a real dollhouse. I think we could really make this super neat. Plus, she has a trapdoor. Anyway, I'm very excited to share this project with you and work on it through the winter, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!